I'm Diane Macfarlane. I look after our EMEA Securities Services business. One of my key roles is to spend time across our client bases talking to them about some of those trends. Some big ones that are really topical at the moment. One is efficiency. Our clients, and we've all read the papers, our clients are struggling with wage inflation, very turbulent markets, a number of crises that they've had to sort of deal with. So clients are spending more and more time on efficiency. How can they bring their costs down? How can they spend more time focusing on what they do and less about perhaps what others should do in the ecosystem? So that's very much one, looking at scale, efficiency, and operating models. Probably another key area, and it's very topical given the agenda here at FundForum, is data. Clients are grappling with the amount of data that we have these days. How do you join that data together? How do you curate that data? And how do you basically use that data in a very efficient manner? You take some of the crises we've had lately, clients are struggling to pull together all of their different sources of data to get one complete picture. So that data management and that data usage is another key trend. I mean, a lot of it goes into investment in technology and in people. We're spending a lot of time focusing on modernizing technology. I think everybody here would agree we've got a legacy of technical debt to pay off. We've gone from the black and green screens to now cloud, and the journey to get to the new state of technology is a long one. But investment in modernization, and then I would also say investment in enabling technologies. So whether that's some of the fintechs who are looking to reduce friction in the operating model. It might be someone like a Canoe looking to use artificial intelligence and document scraping. It might be someone like an Access FinTech trying to sort of bridge the gap between service provider systems and our client systems. But it's very much looking at technology as that enabler in that process. I mean, one of the biggest ones remains regulation. It's not a new one, but I think if you look at the regulation that we have coming down the tracks now, there's more of it, and I would say it's more intrusive. You look at FCA consumer duty, you look at the proposed SEC custody rules, you look at CSDR, you look at shortening settlements. These regulations have a direct impact on our clients and our business. So regulation is a huge headwind. Another headwind, I would say, is the geopolitical or basically the markets. We've seen a number of crises, the war on Ukraine, the LDI crisis in the UK, some of the US bank crises, and indeed you then look to China, but what are the markets expecting? Are there recessions looming? What should people be focusing on? We've seen assets decline, people move into diversified portfolios, so looking more to multi-asset strategies, but it's that continuing regulation, the continuing market pressures that are causing some serious headwinds for our clients. Absolutely. I mean, that was a slightly depressing side of the business. I do think there's a huge opportunity, and I think we're at a very exciting point in our industry. Technology as an enabler is certainly going to give us some great opportunities in the future. We're looking at a lot of digital transformation with clients. And often clients are doing a bit of a proof of concept, not to try and solve everything in one go, but focus on individual problem statements. To give you a good example, we worked with a client on tokenizing money market assets. So creating a token means you don't have to settle in the market. There's no friction, but you can pledge it as collateral. So again, how do you make your assets work harder? How do you sweat your assets in a difficult environment? Some of the other things that we're working on with clients are things like AI and machine learning. How can you take people out of the process? Not in a bad way, but in terms of just reducing the less value-add functions. So how can a machine learn how to do reconciliations? How can AI map a fax go through the system and tell you how to stop it and how to break the process? So using some of those new technologies to really reduce the friction, solve some of those common problems, and then really give you time to spend on the more fun stuff. So digital assets. We're working with another client on how can we issue digital assets natively on the blockchain and settle it using JPM coin. We're spending a lot of time with clients on our new product Fusion by J.P.Morgan, which is our data management cloud-enabled platform. Again, solving some of these difficult problems, but the technology now means that we've got the capabilities to be able to do that.